Okay, sorry for the delay, folks. I've been messing around with something else. Okay, so what could I do? I tried this OBS thing that a few people told me about, but haven't spent enough time doing it. So my apologies. Anyway, I believe we're live now on the, as promised, live stream test of the Razer Kiyo webcam. I put in the OBS software. I need to spend more time trying to do it. That's why the delay. Anyway, touch wood, we're live now. I made a few attempts. Okay, so, well, good morning, everyone. Again, my apologies. It's, I said 11:30, it's now 7 minutes past, so haven't had much time to frame anything. This time I've actually, well, it's pink, but I've draped a bit of material over the curtains because I always previously had an amber color cast, as I've said. This time I have a little fill light here to the side, probably not in the right place. Up there's okay, maybe. Oh, okay. And I have the ring light on, as you've seen in my video where I promised I'd do a live stream. So you'll find that video, just look back one, and I'll put the link down below as well. It's waiting for somebody to comment. You can do that in a little chat window there. Yeah, so give you a second to get everything going. A bit flustered. I thought I'd start this a couple of minutes early, but no, it didn't happen. Anyway, it's Sunday here in Australia. It is now 20 minutes to midday. And of course, anyone that's used to my channel for some time will know that automatically, the moment I went to set this up, one of the neighbors decided to use a chainsaw. Such is life. So, yeah, I'm just using the microphone inside the Razer Kiyo webcam. I was hoping to use some software like OBS to be able to alter, as I showed you in the as I showed you in the setup of the camera, but I couldn't get it to do it. So I'm sure it's possible, but anyway, in a panic, I've just defaulted. I'm using everything the way I normally would, so I can't alter sharpness or focus or anything like that. So we'll see how it goes. And yeah, probably not the best, just looking down at the screen here, probably not the best example, because it was a bit of a panic to set up. Probably if I put that there, actually. Oh, that's a bit ghostly. So bear with me and see, chainsaw. I have all the windows and doors shut for this, so you're just going to have to suffer with it, I guess, like me. The benefit is I'm not doing the live stream outside on the deck, so yeah, you should be able to hear me. Waiting for a comment. One person watching, one thumbs up. Thank you. Good morning to you. I have a feeling I know who it is. Yeah, maybe a few more would help. And you've got live chainsaw music all around the world. Betty doesn't realize that. So I'll just 2 thumbs up. Thank you most kindly. And if you're not aware, if you haven't done a live stream before, there is a little chat window. You can enable that, whether you're watching on the phone or laptop or PC. You'll see the little chat. If you're watching the replay, which I guess most people end up doing, you'll be able to do that as well. It usually takes quite a few hours before YouTube processes. And we have the ability to watch the chat as well. So you'll know when I'm commenting who I'm talking to and what they're saying. Right, so as I said, I'll just kind of recap over this, and then I'll throw it over to a Q&A about any topic, and that I can answer with YouTube's guidelines and everything. So yeah, I'll try not to make it too long, a live stream today, but we'll see. It's they're always a fluid thing. I don't like to set a cap to them, but I'm aiming for about half an hour, depending on Q&As. So this webcam I've showed you, it's now my 4th webcam, as I said in my video. It, yes, does appear to be quite good quality. Appearances are not everything because they're mass produced, but yeah. Value for money, definitely touch wood, and we all know things can fail, but touch wood, this was only about 70 Australian dollars, which was the same price as my first webcam, which was the Red Dragon. And it's like chalk and cheese. The Red Dragon, I mean, it was okay, but it was very pink color cast. So eventually I took that one back or sent it back and bought something else. And the last one I had before this was the Logitech C922 Pro, which was double the price. I think there was about 170 Australian dollars. So this is $100 cheaper. And from what I've been able to look at in my video, pretty well every bit as good as the other one. So, and as I've said, when you set it up, I mean, you can do it through Zoom and things, any streaming platform you want. But when you set it up right, you can actually sharpen it and change the color balance and everything and focus, which I think is a good thing. But anyway, you've got a default, which brings me back to what I said. Once you hook into LiveStream, it seems to default. So yeah, you're seeing it and hearing it as it is. No comments so far. Still one person watching. I imagine it's you, Johnny. Maybe someone else. Just bleep bloop it down in the comments there. Because I don't like talking to myself. I mean, I do it as it is very often all day. Be nice to have a two-way chat. I've only done that once on a live stream. That was a few months ago with Craig Prince from Out and About with Craig. You can check that one out if you like. I used a third-party software app, and it was quite good because I was able to have a chat between us both, and we could also put in little video clips and things like that, which was good. The downside, because I was using the free one, it only showed in 720. Oh, right, see that? I'm possessed by the devil. Or it could be the fact that this light's a blink, literally. There we go. Probably don't need it. I'll put it there. Anyway, so yeah, I made a little mistake too in what I said on that video. Oh, that's very dark, isn't it? As I showed you, I can turn this ring light up and down. That's off. So I assume that's full, but it's currently being overdriven by my other light. I made a little mistake in that video. I realized later. I said that. Let me drop that up there. Oh. I said that HD high definition was 1080. Bit of tech talk here, but in fact, no. HD is actually 720 dots per inch. Full HD is 1020. And then, of course, you have higher resolutions, 4K, 6K, 8K, and I'm sure I'm going to get one of those cameras real soon. Probably not. All I want is something that'll stream in HD, full HD, 1080. So tech stuff out of the way. 3 thumbs up. Thank you to those 3 thumbs up. 4 people now watching, but no one's commenting. Say something. Like, there's a chat window there. If you can, you should be able to if you've signed up to YouTube. It's easy. You just go to Google and create an account. It's free. Just like subscribing, it's free. I might have mentioned this before. Some people seem to think that subscribing is the same as subscribing to a magazine or something. You remember magazines, right? But with YouTube, subscribing is free. The only thing YouTube charges for is something that I don't think a lot of people use, and whatever they call it is ad-free. Well, I'd rather watch for free and put up with the occasional ad myself. So subscribing to YouTube is free. Cost you nothing. And if you do subscribe, and if you haven't already to me, just subscribe, and there's a little bell down below, and just go up and click all notifications. So every time yours truly does a video, you'll get a notification on when you open YouTube. Or you used to be able to set it up for email. I did a video, I'll probably put that in a link, on how you could bypass that when they stopped it, which was most annoying. I'm sure a lot of us lost a lot of regular subscribers and viewers because of that. They weren't getting notifications. So it's simple as that. You go all notifications. Yeah. I'd like to also, I'm not sure who's watching, nobody's commenting yet. I'd like to welcome all my new subscribers. I've had a bit of a peak in regular subscribers this month because of the video I compiled, my version of a trailer and behind the scenes of Top Gun 2 Maverick, the new one that's coming out soon. So that's really picked up my watch time and views, and a few people have bothered to subscribe, which is always good. So currently, what is it? I looked just before this website, 287,000 views. I'd love that on every video I make, but the sad reality is no. Probably on average I get 200, sometimes more, up to 1,000, just depends. And the funny thing too, just a bit of behind the scenes on that, I made that in December, just for a bit of fun really, because I thought, oh, that's a pretty cool thing. So that sat dormant. It went up to about 10,000 views, went to 12, and about a week ago suddenly it went pshong. So I assumed that they're now playing a trailer in cinemas. At first I thought it was the USA, but my friend Glenda said the other day that it's now showing a trailer in cinemas in Australia. So yeah, that's kind of bumped it up a lot more. So that's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it if you've seen it. It's currently on my channel as a video if you want to look at it. But yeah, that goes back, I think, about 8 videos. I make quite a few videos. So this is the guy that made that, my version of a fan edit, as it's called. Nobody's commenting. Well, I don't know why. Look, see down there? Look, if I say hello, can you see that? Seems to be working. Anyway, well, this is going to make it difficult for any questions and answers if no one's asking questions. Fire up your comments, guys, is what a fella's saying. And fellas. That's for you, Johnny. Otherwise, this is going to be a very short live stream because there's not a lot else I want to say about the camera other than what I've said on my actual proper video, the unboxing of it. I think it's very good. It feels good quality. I mean, it's just plastic, let's face it. But it's got the impression, as I said, of good quality. It has a braided cord, USB cord, even has a little protective cover for your USB plug. Subtle little things. It's a good box. I just showed you. Bits falling out. They even go to the bother of making sure it's protected well with this padding. I don't know if you can see that too well. So that's something I haven't seen in any of the 4 webcams I've previously had, or the 3 previous webcams. Yeah. And it also ensures that it's not going to get damaged in transit. Well, nobody's commenting. 4 people watching. I appreciate you watching, but just look down the bottom in settings. You'll find there's I think it's called live chat, or it might be up the top right on your phone. Just enable that and you can chat. Like, why not? I'm here. I'm here with my bottle of water, which says Mount Franklin. This is not a sponsored video. Just the same as this is not actually Mount Franklin water. It's tap water. I mean, why pollute the planet with throwing away the bottles if you don't need to? Right. Well, no. Okay. Somebody's bugged out already. This is going to be a very short live stream. I thought Puppy Breath might be here, and Johnny, Gary, perhaps Craig, although Craig's probably out and about scootering, which is the thing that he's heavily into now, and some other people, but nobody's commenting. There's nothing I've not enabled, as far as I know. I've got top chat, live chat. Oh, hang on. Oh, sorry. There we go. I'm glad I clicked that. I had this setting on top chat. Now I've got live chat. All right. Sorry, everyone. Okay. You are. Yeah, absolutely, Graham. G'day, mate. Right, people have been commenting all the time. Okay, I'll read those back shortly. Yeah, all right. My fault, user error, which is normally what happens. Ah, you are there, Craig. All right, Johnny, Graham, Gary, Puppy Breath. You there? I feel an idiot. Maybe this one should go in the outtakes video at the end of the year. Yeah, my phone is off. Yeah, g'day everyone. I turn my phone off just like if I'm on set doing acting, the phone's always off. Yeah, I will start at the top. I'll watch it back. There's no point in me just reading them all here now. But all right. So it was my fault. The stupid thing. I had it on top chat and I clicked live chat. Boom. All right. Well, I hope you had fun at my expense. It's all right. I freely admit I can be an idiot. Anyone that knows that, like, already knows that. No, I haven't left the building, Craig. All right. I wish this would just let voices come in. That's one thing I wish YouTube would do in the future. So I could actually talk to someone, but instead of just talking at you guys and girls. All right. So now we're up and away. Better late than never. Chatter in the background. Okay. Well, I haven't really lit it. I could bring in one of my X Channel 7 or Channel 9 floodlights. So you'll have to put up with the shadow. Yeah, not enough time. I mean, it's not a video production. Now you've got a different shadow in the background. Or I could just turn it off. Yeah, it's a bit dark, isn't it? And as I said, that's pretty crap too. As I said, for a change, I've blocked the light coming through my window by draping a bit of cloth over it. So, well, I won't tell you what the cloth is because I could get into trouble. But it's someone's dressing gown. It's not mine, but it's pink. But it kind of blocks the amber. Well, I was setting up, Graham, but I was trying to gin around with this OBS program so I could change the sharpness and everything like that, and then I ran out of time. Anyway, it's not real filming; it's a live stream. Yes, you had all right. Boris Karloff. Well, I actually tied my hair back today, so yeah. Anyway, guys and girls, I'm sure there's some girls out there somewhere watching. Yeah. All right. I will enjoy reading these comments. Definitely put it in my outtakes video at the end of the year, which I've been collecting all year, as have the last couple of years. And I'll do an outtakes video. I always panic because I think, oh, do you hope nothing happens to my health when I can't make it? Because I've got a fair collection now. Yeah. All right. So, any questions about anything, anyone? Or you probably already asked. Did you get it from eBay? No, I bought this through Amazon, as I said in my video about it. It's pretty quick delivery. eBay, I don't think is that good anymore for, well, it is for some things like car parts or things. But I think, as much as I'm not a huge fan of Amazon, I have to admit, like, their network is giant and they just find the best prices. And yeah, as I said in that video too, one reason I'm not a big fan of Amazon, despite their great prices, is that, like, every time I go to buy through Amazon, it signs me up to Prime, which we already subscribe to. So, get me one. No, you just order it through Amazon now. It's quite easy. Plus, I can't get it at the same price anymore because I signed up to Prime and then cancel it once the webcam arrived. But $70, pretty good value. All right, I'm whizzing through comments. Yes, I know I have shadow. Yes, somebody mentioned it. No, it is actually a brand new shirt. I thought, what'll I wear? Oh, I've got a brand new T-shirt that I probably bought 5 years ago. It's hanging in the cupboard. I thought, well, should check in my cupboard occasionally. Yeah, shadows being that. Yeah, I definitely wasn't seeing the comments, Gary. Yeah, new T-shirt, and I put it on myself, Graham. Unlike my shoes, I had to have somebody assist me putting on shoes and tying laces because I've never done that in my life. All right, so keep the comments coming. I'm scrolling down, trying to take them in. Sorry for not looking at the camera. Yes, that's right. Comments are enabled, but I had the wrong. If I could do a screenshot, I had it on something else. But anyway, don't worry about the shadows. The point is, it's not lit. This isn't a production. Just tell me what you think of the color balance. As I say, everything's on default. I tried, but yeah, I need more time to learn that program. Yeah, well, I'm reading back on anything you've said nasty, so. Right, okay. Okay. I'm getting to the end of the comments. So keep them coming and I'll bring you up to speed with me. I think I'm almost there. Yeah. All right. Cuckoo Nest t shirt. Why? Oh, yeah, okay. I actually watched One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest last week again for the 20 billionth time. White t shirt suits me, does it? Well, something different than black and the occasional other one. All right, I've read your comments. Thank you kindly. To anyone that's watching that's not commenting, it's very difficult with live streams because YouTube is a global platform. So, I mean, I, like everyone else, has subscribers all around the world. So, this time for us guys in Australia, it's now dead on midday in Brisbane, which means it's 2 o'clock in New Zealand if Alan joins in, and it's 10 o'clock where you are, Craig, in WA, Western Australia. So, it's difficult. That's why I put a poll up what time suits best. And I thought, well, most votes were for midday, so I thought I'd scale it back a bit. And yeah, anyway, haven't eaten yet. Isn't it rat shit or ratchet? No, she's out, Graham. It's her dressing gown I'm using to shade the window. That's between us guys, okay? No one else around the world will know that. And she won't watch my live streams anyway. 9:59. All right, be pedantic, Craig. Well, my computer says it's 11:59, so you are correct. Stupidly, I was going by the clock. Okay, so this is a live stream. So generally, guys, what do you think? Is it okay? Seems okay on the monitor I'm watching. It's not bad. Atlanta, yeah. I don't know, Johnny. What are you doing? Watching Steve Mac live streaming and not realizing comments were turned off for 10 minutes? Oh, otherwise, are you having a beer, Johnny? I would have a beer today. I don't drink, but I'd have one. Oh, good. Thanks, Craig. Does it look sharp enough? It seems to. I deliberately didn't shave last night because I can actually see whiskers in this. I don't know if you guys can see it. That's why. Because normally, if I was to manually focus, I'd focus for that sort of thing. So I think the focus, it's all on automatic, everything. I think the focus is pretty good. Okay, good. Thanks, Gary. As I said, we'll do that little Zoom test privately after this is over, mate, and we'll see what goes there. Yes, cheers, cheers, cheers. What? So that's 4 pairs of beers, Johnny. How are you even turning YouTube on? You've had 8 beers, or are you saying you've just had 2, but it feels like you've had 8? Oh. Anyway, due to recent events, I should probably do this now in the middle of a performance. Oh, I hope you got the reference there. Did you? Yeah. I hope you did. I won't go into it much, but I think Will Smith doing that, I mean, the most unprofessional thing I've seen. Anyway, think what you like, but whether or not he was He was obviously angry about things, but you just don't do that. At first, I thought it was a put on for, like Ricky Gervais does things sometimes on the Golden Globe Awards, but apparently it wasn't. So he's resigned now from the Academy. I would say if he hadn't, he would have at least got a warning. But I mean, at the end of the day, violence is violence, and to do it like with millions of people watching, it's just he really blew his reputation. Still a good actor. You can't ever take anything away from people that are good actors, but it hasn't done him any favors. Chris Rock, on the other hand, I've never been a huge fan of his comedy, but he's been doing it for decades, composed himself so well. Other people would have maybe fallen apart or something, and that's why it appeared to be staged. But the abuse also is disgusting. That doing that in a public forum like that, or not public, but I can't believe it. Anyway, we've all done things, I'm sure, that we think probably shouldn't have done that. I've done more than I could count. But at the end of the day, you don't go around slapping people or whatever. So anyway, yeah. All right, thanks, Graham. Yeah, not too bad, hey, for $70. I think it's every bit as good as the previous one, which was 170. Looks sharp to me. I'm looking forward to the replay. And as I said, I deliberately left a little bit of whisker, a couple of days worth of whisker growth to see if that would show up, and it seems to. Do people agree? Well, apparently, Johnny, I did too think it was a publicity stunt, especially the way the slap was from Will Smith. It was like a pull thing. I mean, Graham and I know about those things being actors. But evidently it wasn't. And I think Wyatt didn't. Wyatt probably looked more like a stunt, was the lack of reaction from Chris Rock. But I saw a body language video last night of one of very high up expert in body language, and he pointed out a lot of things. It was quite interesting. Anyway, I guess it is what it is. Like, it's not a huge deal to me. I wasn't there, but it made me feel a bit embarrassed as an actor. Obviously not Hollywood A-lister, but you just don't do that. Totally lack of professionalism. Anyway, forget the lighting, Graham. That's background. Well, I'm not a background artist, remember? So you can see, let's take you on a little tour. Happy not to do what I did one other time on a live stream and unplug the camera somehow. So here we go, risking this. If it blacks out, thanks for joining, and I'll just give you a little shot. There's my thing on the wall, Disney poster. Try and hold it steady. How's that look? Looks pretty sharp to me on the monitor. Yeah, no, I've reread the comments, Graham. Looks pretty sharp. There's my barometer, which is sometimes correct. Currently pointing at, what is it? All right, so barometric pressure is rising, which means it should be fine for a while. No more rain for a bit. Hook this right on there. There we go. Hey, Puppy Breath. Thank you for joining me. I've only just started the live stream, nearly 40 minutes ago. But the first part of it, I didn't have the live chat thing. I was showing top comments, but there were no comments. And I switched it to live chat, and there they were. Nothing happy about it. What you're talking about the Academy Awards? Yeah, no, it wasn't good. Plus the irony too of Will Smith winning an award afterwards and getting a standing ovation. I suppose you have to separate events from, nothing takes away from the fact that I haven't seen that movie yet, but nothing takes away from the fact that he's a good actor. He's not one of my favorites, but can certainly hold his own. Yeah, it's reading some comments. Yeah, so currently, as I said, just before. Last time I looked, it's probably more than that. We're hitting 290,000 views of my Top Gun edit. It came from nowhere. So that's good. Yeah, I hope that other videos do as well, but they won't, and they never have. This is the closest I've come to having a viral video on YouTube. Right. So, as I've said, this is the live stream on the Razer Kiyo webcam. I'm pretty happy with it, especially the price. You can do other things through settings if you were using something other than YouTube, and you can apparently change the angle and everything like that. But the fact this has a ring light here, I think that's pretty cool. A bit of a fill light. If I was to come closer, you'd see it even better. Maybe I should sit like this. I don't know how close I can get. Let's do an experiment. Whoa. And this is going to blind me. There we go. The eyes have it. All right. Yeah. I will also watch the replay of the timing with the chats. It was ridiculous. I tried this other software that a few people have recommended, OCR, whatever it is. Gary knows. I spoke to him about it. The door behind me. Yep. I know. It's okay. It's all right. I can do this. Here we go. How's that? Better? Disney poster there. This is not a Disney live stream. And now I'm not in the middle of a shot, but I'm wedged over against this cupboard thing. So there's that. I can bring this closer by dragging my monitor. Nothing but high tech here. Oh, I'm going to take my mouse off the screen. Oh. And I can adjust this a little bit. I can bring that there. Put that up a bit like that. There you go. There we go. It doesn't seem to be doing a bad job of automatic focus. On my video, I showed you that too. When I went like this, it's tracking fairly well, I think. It's not bad at all. Yeah, well, Alfred Hitchcock, who cares? Tax season. Yeah, I know, Johnny's been flat out. Could take my hair out if that'll help for a bit of variety. Not in take my hair out, but fluff it about a bit. Maybe I should put it back in. My little hairband. So anyone want to chat about? I did say originally I wouldn't make it too long a live stream. I haven't eaten yet. Well, there was puppy breath. You missed it. Guy next door was chainsawing just as I was setting up the camera. So I've got all the windows and doors in the house currently closed. It's starting to get a bit warm. It's 29 degrees Celsius, or centigrade, whatever you want to say, which is, according to this, around about smidge over 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, no, I don't have a green screen. Actually, that's the point. Maybe I should do what you've done, Graham, and put a green screen pinned to the wall. That's something worth considering, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, I haven't done any other green screen attempts since the my 3D effects thing a few months ago. So, what's everyone been doing? Well, most of you guys, I know what you've been doing anyway. But what's everyone been doing? Those that care to comment. Nothing. Nobody said anything. Well, there you go. I'm going to have a coffee when I finish this. Yeah, I think so too, Gary. I think it's not too bad at all. Yeah, there was definitely noise. Did anyone else hear the noise, by the way? I suppose you commented, but there was, even with all the windows, there was a chainsaw going next door. So, because he stopped and now I'm getting hot. I could open the window. Hang on. I'll open one over here. Yep. Okay, there's your amber back. Bit of breeze now. The amber's back because the my screen fell down. Shh. That's our secret. Come on up there. Look, it's not going to work. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Put it with Amber. Yeah. Yes, background's important for a video, Graham. This is just a test. This is a live stream. Who cares? Nobody else does. It's demonstrating. It's a good demonstration of background. I'm not worried about shadows. I don't have any light set up other than that fill light, which isn't really doing much. All right. So, okay, if no one else has any comments or wants to chat about anything. Yeah, you saw me do that. If I get this out of the way, my Logitech keyboard, which I did a video on, if I stick that up there on my Fuji Xerox laser printer, which weighs 16 tonne, I haven't actually had working for a while. I need to service it, and move my little mouse, my Logitech mouse, over here. I can come in close. Oops, what am I snagged on something? I can come in close. There you go. That's probably a bit better, eh? What do you reckon about that? I'm now a foot, 30 centimeters away from the microphone. Yeah, forget shadow. You're obsessed with it. Oh, you'll be getting one, yeah. Well, you'll seem to work all right, but pretty good. As I said, if you actually watch the video, my last proper video, I was going to get the newer version of this Razer Kiyo that by all accounts has even better picture quality, but it doesn't have this little ring light. And I thought, well, why would you not do that? You want to charge, it's around $180 Australian, best price. Some places dearer. And I thought, why would you incorporate something you've already got? They probably will in the next version, but I just think, well, give this one a go. There was actually another one, a different brand, that I almost bought by mistake on Amazon. It was like $10 cheaper, and I thought, no, just stick to Razer. It's got a good reputation, and I can see why now. I should probably. Oh, I don't know if you're seeing any difference there. Yeah. Yeah, well, okay, I'm not going to comment further about lighting. This is a live stream. So, anyone want to say anything before I go? Not that a lot of people have tuned in. Yeah, thanks. Well, that's the thing. You've got a ring light, so you've got a little bit of light in your eyes there. Some key light and everything. Some fill light over there. So I look forward to reading back the comments and absorbing them. Get a haircut. Nah. Actually, I'm getting a little bit tired of it being longer. Probably next time I get a haircut, I'll get that much taken off again. Don't want to go back to basically almost shorn hair like I had to keep for a few years for Meg de la Rose. Meg de la Rose, the film, I'm sure you've all heard me say, you regular guys. Graham actually, AGKFZ, does the narration in the beginning. And of course, I play Friar Thomas. So, yeah, I'll be getting a copy of that soon on Blu-ray, limited edition for cast and crew only. But it will be publicly available, I believe, June. Although I had a look and it seemed to currently only be available in America. But where there's a will, there's a way, I'm sure. So, yeah. Anyway, it's all right. It's better than I thought it would be. Wouldn't be the sort of film I would go out of my way to see, but yeah, it made sense at the end. And if you do get to watch it, yeah, I think you'll get a laugh out of my demise, is all I'm going to say, because I did. And so did the whole cinema at the red carpet one. Graham knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay. It's good, sounds good. Yep, all right. So what do you reckon, Johnny? You said in comments of the proper video I did on this, you thought the previous Logitech webcam looked a bit better. I know it's hard to say side by side, but what do you reckon now? This one's okay? Can you guys actually see those little whiskers of mine? That to me is important because that's showing that it is focused nice and sharply. Yeah, it was fun. Couple of years of filming on and off though, but that's what happens with movies. Like Top Gun, the one that's currently gone viral on my channel that I did a fan edit of. So I used 3 or 4 different videos for that. That was made about 4 years ago. I think they finished production. They planned, obviously, to launch it in 2020 at the cinemas. And then along came COVID. And basically, cinemas were not a thing for a good while. So now it's supposed to be out, I think, May 17. I assume that's in the States, maybe globally. So now, of course, they must have started to promote it in cinemas, maybe even on television. I haven't seen it yet. And it's obviously people are searching for it. And whew, my video that was stuck around 10, 12,000 views suddenly went, Pah. So, yeah, good for my channel, but unfortunately, that's an extreme rarity for my channel. Sad, but true. Anyway. All right. Yeah, no, I have a hairdresser. She lives at Moggle. Charges $20. All right. Well, you're all obsessed with my hair. Thanks for that. Okay. Any more comments? Because I'm not going to waffle on for nothing if no one's asking anything. Can see the chin hairs. Okay. Oh, okay, Puppy Breath. So you're only watching in low definition, 480, and you can still see it. It's good. Excellent. Yeah, well, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, Gary. Yeah, I'm going to end the live stream very soon. Give me half an hour. I'll just throw some tags onto it, and I'll give you a call, and we'll go through that Zoom test you wanted to try with this camera. Plus, I'll have a coffee and everything too. I am a long-haired lout, Craig. At least I don't look like who did I say you look like in the picture the other day? Elliot Goblet from Hey Hey It's Saturday. Oh dear. uh, all right, mate. Okay, well I'll wrap it up then. It's already heading to 50 minutes. Well, a bit less actually because I stuffed up trying to get this to work. So I'll wrap it up. I wish everyone a good day. It is now 12:19 in the afternoon here in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. Totally different time to a few of you, but then there's a few of you that are experiencing the same time. So I'll find my mouse so I can end the live stream. There's my mouse. Big eyes, mouse. Big eyes, mouse. Big eyes doesn't care. And I like wireless mouses because I can do my little which you can't see. Sounds good. Thanks, Graham. Yeah, forget background lighting. This is a test. Use green screen. You can use green screen. Here's something you might be interested in because you've done Zoom stuff as well. You can use a green screen on Zoom, and yeah, you'd have fun with it because you love doing green screen. So there's that. I don't know if you can do it on other programs for YouTube, but there's many streaming platforms, none of which I use except Zoom for work stuff or to be on the 100 with Andy Lee. And yeah, so you can do that. You can change backgrounds and everything, but YouTube's slightly different. Although, of course, you could use a webcam if you wanted to and make a proper normal video, and you could use your green screen for that. I also have a black screen and a white screen. I am getting hungry. I haven't had breakfast. I'm going to have a sandwich in a minute when I've finished, and yeah, have another coffee. And yes, Graham, cigarette or 20. All right, cheers, everyone. Thanks. I'm sorry I stuffed up the beginning. And if you're watching this on replay, again, sorry for not enabling comments and sitting there like a goose. Yeah, right. I will watch the replay. It usually, as you guys would know, takes several hours for YouTube to process it. I've seen it the next day before you could actually replay and watch the comments. You can watch the replay of me talking, but the chat window, yeah, it can take a day or half a day, just the way it is. I did, by the way, might not be of interest to most of you, but I was invited to do a YouTube Google seminar, which I did a few hours of this week, and a couple of interesting points if you're a creator. Because one question I asked and they actually answered um, was about. I did ask one about tags. I don't think they answered that, but they broke off into a separate room, and I think there was only about 10 or 12 of us, and the three presenters. So it was amazing. I wrote down the name of the channel. This is a matter of interest. Somewhere in my notebook here. It was an Australian woman talking. She has a kids channel. Is this the one? No, that's something else. And the channel is called. Find the right page. The channel is called whatever it's called. She only makes, I think, 2 or 3 videos a year. I can't find it. But yeah, I think it was. She has something like 35 or 50 million subscribers. They only do kids content. And she said, she also said their watch times, they get about 50 or 5 billion hours watch time a year. Big channel. Nice to see. So I'm not the biggest Australian YouTuber. Not that I ever thought I was. Maybe I'm the biggest in Balbarry on the west side of Brisbane. It's hard to know. You can't really look up. I don't know who the biggest Brisbane YouTuber is. It's probably not me. Actually, I would take a guess. There's a guy that goes around. I don't know if he has a webcam, GoPro on his belt, it looks like, or maybe on his hat or something. He just literally walks around places, usually Brisbane at night time, and those videos go for an hour and a half. I think he's pretty big because he has a lot of views. Apparently, people like to watch people walking around. You won't find me walking around Brisbane for very far anymore. You ain't two fans. Oh, thank you. I know that. You guys are like my little family as well. And yeah, mainly I make the content for you guys I make the content, but I throw in little snippets mainly for you guys that I know watch the whole thing. I hope you watch the whole thing. And that's why occasionally you'll see things at the end, little outtake or little wink here and there. Yeah, you'll pick it if you watch. Sometimes you've missed it though. Sometimes you've missed it. Like the backwards mowing of with the weed eater, my video before last. I missed it until I watched it on the big screen, the 65-inch TV. And actually, we both watched it, and yeah, suddenly the grass was growing back into place, and I just, excuse the French, pissed myself laughing. Just the funniest thing. And I thought, yeah, I could go back and fix that, but I left it because it was so funny. And the idea, of course, as I've said, probably it was because I was heading in one direction, and so I didn't have the camera and tripod on this side in shot. I just reversed that bit, but yeah. Anyway, it was funny as heck. Nurse Ratchet's out for the day. Yeah. So yeah. All right. Well, cheers, everyone. It's now close enough to 12:30. Quality, not quantity. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So thanks for joining me. Sorry for the muck up in the beginning. And to people, most people watch replays because of time differences or whatever. Hope you enjoyed this example of the Razer Kiyo webcam. I'm pretty happy with it. I only hope it doesn't suddenly stuff up like the Logitech did, where it got a noise in the background. Otherwise, yeah, I'm quite happy with this. I look forward to watching it on the big screen where I can see fine details. Yeah, I will. I'll go and have a coffee and everything. Yeah. All right. Cheers, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me. And I will catch you in the next proper video. I'm not sure of the topic yet. Depends, as very few of you know, there's some things going on in the background in my life and need to sort those out to know which direction I'm going. If it works out the way I'm hoping, then I will very happily continue on my pathway of making a whole lot of videos that I've had in my head for ages. If not, well, we'll have to deal with that at the time. All right, cheers, Craig. I'll speak to you on the phone soon too. And see you, Puppy Breath. See you, Graham. Gary's gone. See you, everyone else there. Johnny will speak to you also. So bye for now. I'm looking at the end stream thing. And yeah, I look forward to reading your comments on the replay. Cheers, everyone. Bye. Yes, it always asks me, do you want to stop the end stream? And it says yes. No, it says not yet or end. I'm going to click end. All right. You guys, I believe, can still keep talking if I end the stream, so I'm not sure. Have a go. All right. Speak to you all soon. Leave any comments I missed down in the comment section. All right. Cheers, everyone. Bye.